You're watching Legends of Rod and Reel.
Yeah, we're gonna secure these rods and head to that country.
Colorado, Wyoming, and Montana all top the list of great fly fishing destinations. New Mexico guides Taylor and Nick Strite would like to add another state.
We have some big fish here, and I don't know whether I should be telling people that or not, because, you know, not many people think of New Mexico for big fish, but we do have them.
You see the snow in the mountains?
The two own a fly shop in Taos. Today's one of their rare chances to get away.
It's like the one time when we can just be father and son and not business partners or not this or that. We're just father and son.
Today's adventure takes them to Culebra Creek, one of their favorites.
Everything you could ever need in here, except for the thing I'm looking for.
I got the Poundmeister on here.
I'll rig a streamer rod and then I'll rig
that big old dry fly. Yeah. All right. Quite an arsenal we're going to have for them. We'll just have to find out, I guess.
Surrounded by white-capped mountains peaking to over 14,000 feet.
Pretty awesome.
Taylor and Nick head out.
Where's that fish, Nick?
They fished here plenty of times, but recent rains have muddied the water.
Boards floating down the river. What's up with that?
This is hot stuff here. There we go. Rainbow. All righty. We're happy about that, aren't we? We like that.
That's one for Taylor. Now it's Nick's turn.
Yeah, Nick's got one.
Little one. Must have made 40 drifts over that spot.
There's a crowd of fish in this pool, but they got to eat.
That got me excited.
There we go.
Yeah.
Not so big, though, but it's a fish.
Here's where the real fun begins.
There's a real fish, boys. There's a real fish. Yeah. I'm going in for the assist, okay? That's better. Huh?
All right. My dad was taking me fishing, you know, when I was an infant, and I remember a lot of days out there freezing cold, whether it's ice fishing or hiking into these rivers.
A little better.
Yeah. Kind of like, you know, your dad takes you to the office. Well, my dad took me to the river.
And now Nick's fishing with the stream. Oh!
Nick eventually followed in his dad's footsteps.
You know, through the course of my childhood, I really started to get into it. I wouldn't say that I ever really got to the point where I really got the bug bad until I was a teenager.
A fresh-faced teenager ready to conquer the fly fishing world.
And at that age, he was on the United States junior fly fishing team that placed second in Europe. That just elevated him up to a real stature in the fly fishing world.
Look, now watch. Right
oh,
here,
I
here.
got you.
You know what I'm saying?
He's passed me in all of this fishing knowledge. You know, he's got everything that I gave him, and then he's got, you know, his own whole world.
See if you can get a cast. One spot you missed right there, up to the right.
Under the right?
The fish seem finicky.
Oh.
Oh, tragic.
Fish! Nick.
That is until...
Here we go.
They tangle with a lunker.
Okay. We want to try and stay abreast of them.
That's a big fish.
Now we got some sticks to deal with.
Yeah, angle them this other way. Yeah.
He's ready. He's ready. He's ready. He's ready. Yeah, baby.
All right.
Look at that. Huh?
That's more like it.
That's what we're after.
That's a nice fish.
Look at that. That is pretty, huh? Rainbow trout there, and healthy, healthy, healthy. That's more like it.
Well done.
Still to come on the Legends of Rod and Reel, Taylor and Nick team up one more time in search of those 20-inch trout. But first, Nick's got a little secret he wants to share.
So here's another tip for especially for catching a lot of small fish like this in one of these mountain streams. Can be a lot of fun, but whenever you're practicing catch and release, you got to be careful, especially if you're catching a whole bunch in a day, not to be hurting fish. If you've got a fish that's hooked kind of deep, you know, and you're having a hard time getting it, don't sit here and mess around with them too much. Give them some water every once in a while you're doing it. If it's too hard to get the hook out or if it's down in the gills, cut the line. The hook will rust out in a matter of a day or two. It's not a big deal. The fish will live. You lose your fly, but they'll make more.
Closed captioning is brought to you by Falcon Graphite Rods, made in the USA. Now back to more Legends of Rod and Reel.
4X.
You want me to go 3?
New Mexico fishing legend Taylor Strite and son Nick have one goal in mind.
We're looking for a big fish.
They've pulled off the main road to find this little meadow stream in northern New Mexico.
And the fish, you know, here are a little bit more opportunistic. So instead of staying in one pool and fishing, maybe get a fish, should be like the first good cast in there should produce a fish.
The two plan to team up.
That's the spot right in there. So whenever I can be watching or spotting or looking and he can be fishing or vice versa, boy, the fish are in trouble at that point because we really have teamed up on him.
Nick high above the bank, Taylor fishing down below.
Can you see, is there anything down there, Nick?
Had some kind of fish look at his fly there. Yeah.
Something look there, Nick?
He's rising a lot. Oh, there.
Well, he's not quite as big as we thought. But we caught him.
Their strategy works. Now it's time to go after the big ones.
Here, maybe here. This is the first really good pool we've come to. Oh, come on now. Come on, baby, eat it. This is it. Yeah. That's what we're after, babe. Very nice, huh? That's nice, there. All beat up from old age and spawning. That's a nice brown trout there, huh? That was pretty sweet. 18 inches. That was neat. That's it. A little longer. Next
To
time.
fish with Taylor and Nick is to fish with one mind.
We don't have to communicate anything other than there's a fish, cast there.
Whoa!
There he's got a nice one. Oh, man.
Oh, my heart.
He's so good, he's beyond catch and release.
Oh!
I don't know what he's doing.
The two have a good laugh when they fish together,
Give him a second, man.
but it's all business when the fishing line
Right there.
gets tight.
Yeah, you got him.
Big, too. Big,
Whoa.
big. Whoa, big. Uh-oh, we got troubles. He wants to be in there. That's who we're looking for. That's who we're looking for.
Dad may have outfished his protege today,
Oh, look at the color on that fish.
but with Nick, that's perfectly okay.
Look at that thing. That's a fish there, huh?
For more than 50 years, Taylor Strite has lived an angler's dream.
You know, he just catches fish. I mean, that's all there is to it. He just catches fish. He puts the fly where it needs to be over and over and over again. And, you know, there's no substitute for that.
From child to adult to the Fishing Hall of Fame and author of fly fishing books, Taylor's life is an endless stream.
He catches fish in Argentina, in Hawaii, in the Bahamas, wherever we go. He catches the most fish. So I don't exactly always know how, but he does it.
There's a certain mystique to the people of New Mexico, and it's carried on by a legendary angler.